Alright. Hello, I know I'm a little bit late on this, but that's exactly why I'm doing it. You know, maybe I should just do it like once a week so it's less of a stress, I guess is what I should say. Now I hope you are all doing alright. It is the month of the chest mix, as I would usually say, also known as Christmas. So, if you are celebrating Christmas, then Happy Christmas. If you're celebrating any of the other holidays that take place on December, hope you have fun with that. So let's get right to it. Today's video is going to be about the heaviest tank in the game, and it'll be that way for quite the long time. This is the mouse. Now, a little bit of backstory on this, right? Mr. You know his name. I can't really say his name because I've seen other people's videos get taken down because if you say said person's name from World War II Germany, the leader, YouTube doesn't like him very much, and I'm sure we all know why. So he thought it was a good idea to say, oh, let's build a tank that can just go and shake off all other tank rounds. Retrospectively speaking, this would have, but also retrospectively speaking, this is way too heavy to be even semi-practical. So you have a tank that goes like 10 miles per hour, is 188 tons, if I am correct, I believe. That's just from memory, so don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. Yeah, 188 tons. Yeah, so this thing will sink in the mud. You can't put it on bridges anywhere. Just super, super impractical. But, you know, it's cool. Yeah, this is real. This is not fake. This is a real tank. So, look here, we see obviously there's some big numbers for the armor. Numbers that we usually don't get to see. And recently the gun got buffed, so it has a little bit better DPM nowadays. But otherwise, this tank is slow. I like heavy tanks, okay? Don't get me wrong, okay? I mean, the E100 is my favorite heavy tank in this game. So, you know, that says something about me. I like heavy tanks that have a big gun. They have a scary presence, you know? Like, you feel their presence. Like, you're like, where is he? You know, you're searching for an E100 and you're watching the E100 to make sure that, you know, he doesn't slap a 680 into you. I should say 660 nowadays, though, because they nerfed it again. Oregon, you stop nerfing my boy. But this one, I don't know. I can't. You know, it's hard for me to play it. I know my brother really likes it. This is his favorite tank, and he says all the time that this is the best tank in the game. And to a certain extent, I do agree. It's the best heavy tank in the game, bar none. There's nothing else that can do what this tank does on a daily basis. See, now, I'm just going to wait for this guy. I know he can't really do much. See, we got another mouse there. And the funny thing is, like, you know, if you angle this tank just right, you are invincible. Like, no one can touch you. Oh, boy. Where's the other guy that I just spotted? Probably could have shot him there, but oh well. I'll just wait for him to cross, because he's probably going to. Move forward a bit. Please. Awesome. But, you know, it just doesn't have as big of a presence as you would hope it would, you know, for it being the super heavy of super heavies. But the thing that's for sure, though, is that this tank it gives you like that feeling of invincibility, that nothing can touch you. Because if you angle it just right, nothing can. Except for the Ho-Ri. But we all know that the Ho-Ri makes sure that armor means nothing. But, you know, it's just... I'm not the biggest fan of it, you know. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. So, and this tank also has plenty of hit points, so I'm not afraid to take a shot. You know, I'm not afraid to be in front of the enemies, even like that. Like, you know, Death Star, it's funny, but I really don't care about you. You know, you wouldn't be saying that in any other tank except the mouse. Because the mouse, you know, you can just bounce with confidence. There's no threat, there's no stress when you're playing the mouse. It's just easy go, easy do. You know, like that guy. I'm not afraid of him. He'll probably biff the second one too. So, you know, it's just along the lines of it's just, ooh boy. Well, you tried. Oh, Reed, it's your turn to take care of that Death Star. See, now is where I need to start being afraid. Because he can kill me with HE now, no matter what. I'll just blast one into you real quick. But, you know, it's this tank, it's literally just a good distraction. That's really what it is. You know, it's not a particularly threatening tank. It's not a tank you should really worry about all that often. But it definitely has, like, that just ability to shrug off your shells like that. You know, like, this guy, so I biffed it, but I'm not afraid. And then the mouse over there is going to try and kill me, I know that for sure. So, it's just, you know, it's fun. If you want to play a really, really easy-going super heavy, because this is a super heavy, play this tank. You know, it might be slow. It may, at least in my opinion, not have a very big presence. It doesn't have that fear factor. But it has the factor of, like, you know, this tank is super, super slow, but has tons of armor. So you really need to aim in, and most people will switch to premium, too, to pen this thing, which is also funny. So, not only do you have 3,000 hit points, but you have the absolutely immense amount of armor. So it forces people to either wait to shoot you or switch to premium, and even then they still might struggle. It's just it's the fist tank is armor, you know. It's what it's all about. You know, it's it's not even a hard tank to play, really. You just go in front of everybody else, um, and you just wait there and angle, you know. And if you don't know how to angle or side scrape, then don't get this tank, because if you don't know how to do those things, this will be a terrible tank for you to play. I guarantee it. But if you know, like, the bare basics of the game and you can just angle, then you'll do just fine, you know. And it's, yeah, I don't know, it's something like I could totally get used to. I'm definitely don't care about that because it was only 400. I'll shoot you, and you can't pin me. He's gonna be an issue, and so are they. I should take care of the mouse, to be honest. And you see, he's using premium, and he's struggling. Like, you could see that. This is not a good situation to be in, though. He's probably gonna pop two into me, to be honest. But, you know, it's slow too, you know. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I definitely don't like the slowness aspect of it. But, you know, that guy's a pro player, so he would use premium. So, my overall opinion though, if you want to get a tank that feels invincible, if you're able to play it right, then get this tank. If you don't like slow tanks, don't get this tank. It's the slowest one in tier 10. So, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you have a good holiday. I do plan to make another video next week, of course. I may or may not skip the Christmas week. I don't know. We'll find out. But I appreciate you watching my videos. And if you even find them a slight bit informative, subscribe. You can like it too if you want. I mean, that's up to you. But if you want to subscribe, that'll make me really happy. Not really. But I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.